Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more EU4. So talking to chat a bit. I think rather than try to force vassalize the electors, it's going to cost way too much aggressive expansion. I think I'm gonna instead just try to do this peacefully first, and if we can't do it peacefully, then we'll do the forced vassalization tactic. Because looking at the aggressive expansion for just Salzburg, paired with the fact that we already have a coalition, it's gonna be bad. France giving us like Modena and Firenze as non-co-belligerent was just real bad. So we're starting the process of improving relations with the derps. Derps in this case being electors. We're improving with Bohemia, who is a Protestant elector. We do want to improve with Salzburg, because he's a Protestant elector, so let's just piece him out. War reps, transfer trade, money. And then, this is weird, but we just forced him to give us money, right? Now we're going to turn right around and pay off his debt. That's a great power. Which will make him like us a lot. Never mind, they have no debt. How do they have no debt? Salzburg, have you been stockpiling cash for that long? Wow. I guess they actually had 25 war score worth of money. Okay. Well, fine. Go ahead and influence Bohemia, since Bohemia is a elector. Bum 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 bum. This war is pretty much over. Port foul. He's already our religion. We don't want trade power from a guy who's in that node. We don't need prestige. We don't care about anything. We just short truce. Have this army be black flagged up this way to our lands. Let's have this army try to march up home while we have access. All that's left is Liège. We really only declared this war so we could get rid of the truce with Austria, so... National unrest or legitimacy? I actually think we want the legitimacy right now. Alsatian separatists, 80%. Norwegian pretenders are happening. Alsace is like mad about things. Fine, just raise autonomy, I don't care. Does Prussia have 30k men? Prussia has a 13 stack. I have been building buildings in their land to raise their force limit. They can field 17 now. We want to get them up to about a combat width worth of troops, because it will make them much stronger. I think economically they're probably suffering. If we want Prussia to really be the best that it can be for us, we're going to need to subsidize them. So let's give them permanently like 5 ducats. Switzerland's subsidies are still active, I think. I think we're paying him like 4 ducats. He's been fielding 17k troops himself. He's pretty useful. It's pretty good. He can field 17k troops, so he's fielding max. Do the same thing with him, considering he's a march. Try to build regimental camps in his land. We can invest in Diplotech 7 years ahead of time. We're almost at the point cap again. Darn it. We are back to personal union on monarch death due to being at peace. Is subsidized armies worth it? Or is it bad if it's your economy's percent? Let me run you through some of the mental process for why I think it's worth it in this context. Right now, our gross income is 126. I'm constantly... I know that it's kind of frustrating for some people, because I'm always like doing this. And it might seem like I'm like just looking for a specific screen. But I'm not. I'm parsing every tab for the information that I want. So I'm very, like, every now and then I'm checking to see, like, what's my gross income to net income ratio. So with 126, I want to be making at least 30% gross income as net. So 126 times 0.1 would be 12.6 ducats. Times 3 would be about 36. So we're more than 30% gross to net income ratio. Or I guess technically it's net to gross. We're making more than 30% of our gross income as profit. Ideally, we want to be above 30, preferably closer to 40 or 50, because then we can invest in long-term stuff. Since that condition is met, then I am willing to spend more of my money to subsidize my subjects. In this case, I'm taking money from Prussia in the form of divert trade. He's losing all of his potential trade income because I'm taking it. This makes sense because he sucks. If we let Prussia make trade income, he's got a 21% trade income multiplier. Instead, we're forcing the money out, and then we're forcing not enough of it, but some of it out. And then we collect at a rate of 43%, so more money comes to us. We then turn around and give that money back to him. And he takes that money and uses it to build troops that are way better than ours, actually. Marches in general will always field better troops than you can field, unless you're super, super military focused. Just based on the fact that a march has 20% morale of armies and 5% discipline from send officers. This alone basically turns any tag into France. The main reason why France is scary is because of Elan. Look at their national ideas. They've got national manpower plus 20, so lots of bodies. Diplo rep doesn't matter for combat. Diplo relations doesn't matter for combat. Elan, super scary. Everything else, aside from the discipline plus 5 at the very end, is not that big of a deal. You can give any tag in the game Elan and their ambition, the 5% discipline, French ambition plus 5, just by making a march and then sending officers. 20 morale of armies, 5% discipline. On top of that, this is Prussia. So Prussia has their national ideas, which gives morale of armies plus 20, infantry combat ability plus 20, and I think they do get discipline later on. He's got the Prussian government type. He's got Prussian monarchy. I don't think we can actually see his percentage of Prussianness, but if we go into here and we look at his actual combat stats, he's going to be low on morale because we're at peace. Nope, he's not. He's got them all fully maintained. Got more morale than I do. 114% discipline. His siege ability is not as good as mine, but he's also got that combat ability. Right? So, this is why I'm subsidizing him. Not only is it more force limit than I would have if I had the land myself, not only that, but I'm gaining raw force limit myself. I get 8.8 base force limit just because he exists, which gets multiplied by 20% because of Grand Army from offensive ideas. So I have like 10 force limit from him just existing. But on top of that, he's fielding his own like 17 troops that are better than mine. And the best part, in my opinion, is that they are autonomous. If you can get an army that's strong enough that the enemy won't try to engage it, then this autonomous army will go around siege forts for you, kill armies, make sure that they're not harassing your unoccupied lands that don't have zone of control. It's just super convenient. It's like having rebel suppression, except for offense. Yes, and on top of that, again, we have a... Look, on my desktop right now, I haven't made the video because I'm lazy. But on my desktop right now, if I could just get it to show the desktop. No, not on this computer. Crap. It's on Fredigar. That's how long it's been. But I have a file that has a list of like 17 different reasons, or it might even be 21 at this point. 21 different reasons why vassals are better than having the land yourself. And that's not even talking about the benefits of a march. But this guy is recovering 162 manpower. For me to recover an extra 162 is way more difficult than just having a guy with like 5 provinces. There's so many compelling reasons to do it this way. So yeah, those are all my thoughts on that. We should probably improve relations with guys like, say, the Elector Salzburg. Influence him. This integration's much, much slower than I'd like it to be. Perhaps we should bump our legitimacy up. Our core is almost done. Yeah, I think legitimacy a little bit is worthwhile. That'll speed this integration up from 3 to at least 4. And we might be able to get it up to... Let's see... We're getting Diploid up +2 because we're above 1.5. Each click gives us 0.2. So if I do 3 more clicks, 4 more clicks, it's way too much. I don't want to spend that much. There's a big war happening, apparently. The Ottomans are doing a thing. Ottomans are fighting against Poland against France. Apparently France decided to ally Poland as well. Not super happy about that. Austria's laid a claim to Brandenburg. Okay, so things are slowing down a little bit right now. We have this potential succession war that I don't really care about. It's kind of surprising, honestly, that we still don't have a baby. It's been 10 years. So... we'll improve relations for a little bit. We'll hang out. Let's drill more. Let's... I think we want to get at least another 4 artillery. And then beyond that, we'll go wider, more infantry, up to force limit. Alright, there it is. Protestant and Catholic League will be enabled. So fortunately, France is busy. I don't think he'll be able to... He can't join the league while he's doing that thing. We are... I guess I'm crazy. You actually can join the league while there's a truce. You can't declare. Well, we are the league leader. God, it'd be so convenient if we could just do it right now. Declare now? What, you just want me to truce break? He's got Spain. Let's see. Anyone on the Catholic side. We've got a truce. Denmark joined. The Knights joined. Ferrara, Spain. We have no CB against this. Bum, 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 bum. We managed to be the league leader with a strength of 423. I highly doubt anyone is strong enough to beat us. They would need to have a strength of 635. So... if only France hadn't done that damn war, we'd already be able to declare war on Austria directly using the right CB. Ottomans can join, yeah, but they are, I'm worried about the French joining on the Catholic side, breaking our alliance. That's why I'm looking right now for ways to maybe just declare the war now. Having to fight Spain already would be kind of annoying. We just pieced Ferrara out in the war. And we have no CB on him. Denmark we have a truce with, obviously. Did France rival Austria? They did, yes. The fact that they rivaled Austria means they probably won't actually want to join the Catholic side. They want to oppose the Emperor. Maybe we'll be okay. How much are we making in the Holland state right now? 10.46. Amsterdam makes us 5.2 something. We haven't even really done that much development here. We're only at 32. We're making paper, which is pretty good. Got a workshop. I don't think we can build a manufactory here yet. So what do you guys think? Should we try? Should we consider truce breaks? Should we consider no CB wars? Like I could no CB the Knights. Most of the aggressive expansion is already incurred. It would cost us 2 stab. Truce break would be 5, which is 50 base aggressive expansion. Is way too much. Amsterdam? You mean Hamsterdance. Hamsterdance has minus 25. We did a province click that gives us a modifier. So it's farmlands, which automatically gives minus 5. It also has this right here. Development of Amsterdam, minus 25. Not to mention it's our capital, so he gets a discount click from another minus 25 from capital city. The burghers were loyal, we could have another 20%. If we were part of the empire and we had the first reform, we could have 5%. We could have 5% more from the religion. So that's 20 plus 10 is 30. We could go economic for another 20. We'd have minus 50% more. So that means we could get the cost down to 30 right now. The truce with Austria expires in, I think it's 67. Yeah, April of 67. So we'd be waiting 4 years. More people would be involved. It seems like we should just wait. I think, unfortunately. We missed the day 1 war deck where it's just like you versus the Emperor. You just go murder him. But, I don't think we're going to lose control of this, and it doesn't look like France is going to join, and he's the only one that I don't care about. And there's also a chance we could get Ottomans to join. In the meantime, we could do some stuff. We could rent connect the area to people and harass them and stuff, or just drill and get our professionalism all the way up to 100. Hamburg has joined the league. France, what are you doing? Why are you coming over here? Go away. You're making me suffer attrition, bro. What's up with that? Stop it. No, stop. Go away. Stupid France. Dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Don't I have to leave? I do, but I have a timer, and I've got time. Never mind. The flashy thing was closed. Thank you for pointing that out, Gouger. You may have just saved my child some very confusing times. Okay, our cores are done. Integrations, still at 4 per month. When we get to 2 points. All right, let's just do this. We're gonna strengthen government once more. We can do it one more time. That puts us at 2.57, which means we can integrate at 5 per month. We're gonna stick with the improved relations guy, probably. Although the Diplo Rep guy, nah, Diplo Rep. I want to integrate this guy. I want him gone. Formalize the separation of powers, sure. Norway's gonna have some issues, I don't really care. That's his problem. Who is this gray army that's hanging out with us? There's a 1 stack from France for some reason. Why? Why are you doing this, France? Go away. We don't want you here. Declare now? Declare now on who? We have a truce with most people. We have a truce with Brandenburg, truce with Venice. We have a lot more support, it looks like, on our side. England joined, even though we rivaled him. That's interesting. Burgundy's on our side. Hamburg, Magdeburg, Pomerania. Their current score is at 149, 60. I mean, this is not organized by size. We're definitely the strongest Protestant, right? Just looking at the Protestant map mode. And the fact that Bohemia's strong. They have a strong of 427. Hey, they're as strong as we are. If they had joined before us, they would have the league, and we couldn't stop it. Russia's not Protestant, so the leader of the Protestant League is always a Protestant country. So we are the strongest Protestant, which means we're going to stay the league leader. We're just going to wait. We're just going to wait until the truce with Austria, just to declare the war directly. Religion of Antwerp changes to Catholic. Either one way or the other. Okay. But yeah, I gotta go take my son to the dentist, so I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up for now, but I will be back. I think I will stream some more today. Just have to give me a moment to go do this. I think we're probably not needing to protect trade here. We should start protecting trade in Lübeck now. We have 80% control roughly without the fleet present. So last month we made 69. Let's see what we make next month. 67. It's close. So in this case then, we're probably going to want to do protect trade English Channel. And then we'll pull off 25% of the light ships. So the majority, like 80% or so of our navy is going to be working in the English Channel. I think we can get to like 75 probably by now. That's worse because the fleet wasn't actually protecting anywhere that month. So wait one more month. Spain rival us. Okay, that's back to 69, but that's without the transports helping. They do provide trade power. That's close. Oh, crap. That's part of the problem. The flagships with the fleet that was in Lübeck, that's wrong. Alright, this is our last monthly update. More than 69. Bam. Profit. Alright, cool. I gotta wrap it up here, guys. I'll be back in a second. Will Norwegian pretenders install a monarchy? Maybe leave them alone? They, I think, are already a monarchy, weren't they? No, that's true. They're a plutocracy, which is really weird. It's actually maybe good for us. A plutocracy in the New World? I mean, technically his colony could have goods produced by it. I don't know. I'll think about it when I get back. I gotta run though. Sorry about the short episode on YouTube. Actually, it's not too short. But yeah, I gotta go. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in about an hour or two. Bye.